Okay, day two, Detroit Lions and the New York Giants getting together for practice. And yesterday in day one, it went really well for the Lions. They were more physical. They made more plays. Both teams made plays, but in the end, by all reports, the Detroit Lions looked really good, had individual players popping. I mean, you saw Jahmyr Gibbs, a couple great highlights. I got another one for you today, but another great highlights where he just looks incredibly fast. Laporta's doing really good. Aiden Hutchinson, CJ Gardner Johnson. We make Daniel Jones really struggle. I mean, everything just looked good yesterday for that first team on team practice against another team. But today, it, by all reports, the Giants much better, more comfortable. Daniel Jones settled down. They forced a lot of turnovers against the Lions. They scored touchdowns. They had long runs. They were much better than the Lions today, and that's okay. I mean, right? That's okay. It's what we're practicing, but I think it's important to recognize it and to talk about it because it's a little Kool-Aid check, right? Everything's just been so good, and it like really has. That's the thing. It's not like made up. I mean, you just think about all the right acquisitions that the Lions have made, all the things that are going well, but now all of a sudden, okay, another team got the best of us today, and that's okay. So let's take a look at what the Giants did against the Lions and what happened. So day two, Giants bounce back. This is a good team too, by the way. So that's what made yesterday really cool. It's like, man, okay, didn't like we're really doing some good things. So Daniel Jones to Slayton back of the end zone. This is kind of a weird one because it's like he's got all kinds of time that I don't think he would really have unless we're not going full speed here. Defensive line, hello, touchdown, back of the end zone. All right, not bad, not bad. Here's one too that is just seems way too easy. Just kind of a slight little rollout, half rollout, boom, touchdown. Like they're like on the 5 yard line. They had another long run too that I saw that is not on here. But then here's just kind of what they did to us defensively as well. We just struggled kind of getting a good flow. We tried to do a screen pass, and he just takes the ball from us. Okay. So so oh boy, that stings. So really just some highlights from day two with the Giants. And here's what I loved from day one. We made Daniel Jones uncomfortable. Guys, he hit like 50% of his passes. He was missing. We were physical at the line of scrimmage. We were disrupting things. Today, it sounds like he was a lot more fluid, able to hit guys. You saw it there. Guys were just kind of open, running wild. So that's something that obviously we want to clean up and get a little bit better at. But I think it's okay to say that the Giants won the day and that the Lions won the first day, the Giants won the second. These are two good teams that are probably hopefully be in the playoffs. And we need that a little bit. We needed something, we needed some sort of, and it's not, I wouldn't even call it adversity. It's not the word because it's not even that big a deal, but we needed something to kind of fuel us and get us going and motivate because everything has been so good. I mean, literally the only thing is like Jameson Williams suspension. Everything else, we've had no injuries, knock on wood. I'm knocking on literal wood right now. I wish you could see it. The desk is made of wood. No injuries, we've signed the right players. Free agency was great. The draft was incredible. The more that time goes on, but with that, you've got Aaron Rodgers leaves the division. Everything's just like, it's just so perfect. So it's okay to see that the Giants are got it. So another thing that Dan Campbell talked about was which rookies impressed him during the joint practice with the Giants. And Sam Laporta is one that just continues to be like the crown jewel of this draft class, a position of need and somebody that we needed. So Dan Campbell was straight up asked what rookie stood out, and he said Laporta. I thought Laporta showed up, and so Laporta is consistently going with the first team. He's become a fan favorite or a favorite target of Jared Goff. In my limited time watching the offense on the second day of joint practices, Laporta was the only first-team player to find the end zone during the opening red zone 7-on-7 drills. So Laporta's always just making plays. Gibbs is another one. And it's so good to see these guys making plays. I was watching around the league for some different things. I mean, for example, Jordan Love. with the Packers is not doing that well. Like it's practice, it's training camp. You should be, if you're good, you should stand out a little bit, just a little bit. Like, I don't care if you're a rookie, I don't care who you are. And so that's not the case everywhere, is what I'm getting at. So Jahmyr Gibbs, love to see that he's making some things happen, and not only scoring 2 receiving touchdowns during team drills, but also doing this to Giants linebacker. Yeah, we've seen this. I've seen this 100 times, but I'm going to watch it again because it's too good. I don't even get it. He just kind of stutters and takes off at a speed that it looks unreal. Again, this is a one-on-one drill with a linebacker who really has no chance, but he can at least make it hard, right? Make it contested, make something happen. So yeah, that guy's either getting cut or I don't know. That was crazy. Brian Branch did some things. So the Lions, it's just, man, everything is right there for the Lions because you've got a player in Brian Branch, Laporta. You got a player in Laporta that fits exactly what we need. We needed a tight end badly. We get a good one. And so that fills that. Jahmyr Gibbs, that play right there. I mean, is DeAndre Swift even doing that? No. Is Jamal Williams doing that? No. In Swift, I think Jahmyr Gibbs is going to show us that DeAndre Swift was not even close to what we thought we had in an explosive running back. Let me say that again. I think Jahmyr Gibbs is going to show us that DeAndre Swift was not even close to what we thought we had in an explosive running back, because we all thought he's explosive, he's dynamic. It's like a couple times, yeah, absolutely. A couple times he made some plays, but at the end of the day, he just was always hurt. He was always missing the hole. He never put his head down. It's like, dude, DeAndre Swift. It's so funny that we got rid of him. I just couldn't stand him. And same with TJ Hawkinson. Like, I don't think they're that good. And I think the past regime couldn't evaluate talent as well as our guys now. And it's so huge. And our guys right now, Brad Holmes, it's like, you know what? Love you guys. Appreciate all that you've done for the Lions, but it's time to move on. And we get rid of Okudah. Same thing. Okudah, Swift, Hawkinson, the same, or the last of the regime of like, okay, it's time to go. We tried you. It's no good. So the Lions get a little punched in the face today, but everything looks still fine. And it's good to see that a little bit of adversity. Like I said, adversity is the wrong word, but just a little bit of like, all right, let's go. Button it up. We're not there yet. We got a long way to go, long season coming up, but I can't wait to see it. So let me know your thoughts in the comments, and we'll see all of you on the next one.